Hey guys, we're back with an exciting episode of Pegasus device, and I hope y'all really like supernatural stuff because there's starting to be some ghost appearance in chapter 2. So let's get started, shall we? So the others might decide on when to slaughter the two if they find them. You can outsmart a genius of any kind with the fatal logic, but you can never outplay a creature that isn't playing the same game as you. And if the fool's failures, right, sorry, my head is a little iffy right now. Not my fault. Never mind. If the failures manage to get around contact, gentle, engage, can notify the other two as to where the resources have gotten to. That's squinting at the stallion, very aware of the sweat dripping off his skull. And the bad news, well, we don't know where they are downstairs. Hardly an issue. That's why we're setting up your crew to do this. What's the really bad news, Hyde? Stellan turned his head from Dash, thinking the black guards in the cloud caught his eye, and an idea struck him. It's entirely possible we might be dealing with clever fools. Failures I may be lit. Let me finish, please. So we don't know what to expect. Somehow they managed to break through a ventilation slab that had been built to never be opened ever. Who knows what they could manage with the old technology stored downstairs. Tartarus Dash. It's all complicated. Compatible with our tech up here. We're running on millennium mode information. Nonsense, Doc, dude. I show you just this morning. All of our technology is cutting edge. That's the issue. What is that? That's the issue, really? A mysterious sign. Remember that shining return from the fallen body? Curious but not important. One of those escapes caught and killed within 24 hours. Understood? One of the condensants plan activated if and only if there is no other opportunity. Get it? Got it. Good. Dash on the flap of the room, kicking the desk back into it as she lifted off with a useful spin. She slammed the door closed with her tail. Then the atmosphere landed on the floor in silence. He gently rested his head against the cloudboard, closing his eyes again. Couldn't get technology instead. They are outdated.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. The courthouse as a whole could be so much further in the future, but it separates from the inconceivable rage of a broken woman's Pegasus. Question my loyalty to the corporation, you foolish brute pony. All I need is you out of the way, and I can push the limits of this factory to new heights. I can perfect this planet and set a course on the path to a new domination. And all you need to do is move past your celestial damn pity bucking issues, you stupid mayor. This whole mess up is your fault. We could be brilliant. Stellan stood up, wiping down his coat and fixing his spike mess. Oh, Dash. Rainbow Dash is hurt. It's hurt me to see you like this. I remember who you used to be. Triple dot. Why you still can be used. Need to go, but I want you to stay, Dash. Oh, look at me. I'm just a blubbering idiot. The doctor smashed the wall. The clouds are throwing this blow and noise. Much to hide this disinfection. Well, now since being a dead horse, might as well get to work. I've got a future to engineer. I flipped his lab coat on with a flourish and extended sigh, rushing from him as he slowly walked out of the room. Leaping from the hall, he murmured to himself more tales of distant memories. More experts hoped for what the Pegasus race could have been lifetimes ago. He didn't notice the blue face in the hall, occupied by a gray rainbow mane. Oh my gosh, he is a stalker! God, why does she always have to stalk? Okay, we are on another part of the story where we are back with Gentle and all that. Gentle struggled to hear Gage's explanation of the howling wind. There wasn't much that she could figure out herself about the kind of room, Incredible Stockholm in the central was obviously a source of all the wind and air movements in the kingdom. Bearing that woodish display, gentle track, incredible secretitude and transport systems lining the walls, all the way into the bowels of the factory. Great pumps shocked with incredible violence, overadding to the catastrophic noise. From them hung aged power cords. The weight of them alone threatened to rip out their plugs and slid down to the source below. We must be getting close to the control room with all this major technology. Jojo shouted to the style in her head. The Pegasus took no notice of her words and continued screaming information that was lost a million in the wind. Stopping indicated a large steel door before Presley pushing them out of the cyclone room. And this is a control room. Gage concluded, matter of fact, facility. I hope you remember what I just told you. 2. It's incredibly vital to the continued existence of this factory. Actually, I couldn't hear anything. You have to repeat it at least no time. For that, I'll tell you later then. But you just Gage winked at the mirror before continuing forward. Dodger shook her head, following the orange stallion as she glanced and aware at the room. One single computer console stretched around the walls. 3 walls in front of her. Various switches and large buttons filled every ounce of space on the gray instrument. But what caught Becca's eye the most was a massive television screen hung in the cloud. Through some unseen mechanisms, hundreds upon hundreds of wires went into the monitor. There's a spider on its web. Causalwood Corporation logo. 3 smokestacks upon a cloud, striking lightning, glowed on a black background upon it. Jojo had begun so uncommitted to the logo that she never paid attention to it ever. Much like any other citizens of Cloudslayer, now it's in its giant officially display. It appears to be the most forbidding image she had seen in her life. Blood screen 2 seats awaited, occupied, and Gage offered a tray to the green pony before seating himself. A fierce keyboard and electronic that filled the rest of the computer were upset. On the screen laid out next to each seat was instead a large trackball, a pad of arrows, keys, and 10 brightly lit square buttons. The stallion slid his chair forward and rested a hoof on the trackball. His left forehooves hovering over the adjustment keys, tapping the ball. The screensaver gave way to her desktop shorts. Gentle could hardly read the options Gage was choosing as he maneuvered his way through the operating system, but she focused even harder, her eyes darting around as she followed the cursor and highlight words. Flying file at the top of the screen came to a halt, spit 3 words between different video feeds. Each feed was almost pitch black, full of the slightest unique features separating them. One seemed to capture a stream of fog, the intervents mist bowling, the phantom surfing, and the dungeon below. The middle shows a plain hallway and scuffling, and was mostly incommonness, save for a single vent, glaringly skewed on the floor. Gage held out of the one and zoomed in, aiming kind of closer to expect the vent. The co-worker was speaking to her again, but Gentle paid no attention. She examined the old factory, tracing the rusting and green covered pipes as they snacked in infinite directions, without the finite hand of logic design. Is that for over 1,000 years they just added lines where they needed to, as direct as possible. So it's Celestia. That facility is so logistical nightmare. Like there where they got clouds particles heading in complete opposite directions from the hell seeds. Those productions could be mixed together and use one common line until they reach their specific destination. If there's any sense to occur down there, the hell production room should be fairly close to cloud recycling annex and it's simple for the seeds. It's so inefficient. One's worker was staring at Gentle, his eyes wide in impression behind blonde bags. It's not a surprise. Why hired you? In ancient times, I suppose it was considered more efficient to have direct lines rather than waste time rebuilding the whole piping system. Every time we added machinery, Dash heard you calling this company inefficient? Gage leaned back whistling, shaking his head. He took a well. As long as you can manage to describe a way to increase efficiency for cause of weather, you should be fine. Now come on, Pages, you gotta learn how to use this system. What we're doing anyway. 2 fellows escaped earlier today. Well, we were in Conto's room. This must have been the vent they fell down, and I was hoping they had been knocked unconscious, but it appears they woke up and scampered off. Regardless, we need to locate them for Conto and part5 to appear alive, including 2 atmosphere. He says Dash wants them relatively unharmed so she can process them herself. He started and frowned, switching the screen to another camera. Junction presented itself on the tail end of the stream of fog, pulled into the center of the out of the side. It's odd though through. We should incapacitate them as soon as possible. You, Gage, I thought out of all the workers here, you were the most sympathetic. There's more to it than that, just a murdering foe. There, the Pegasus leaped out of her seat. Her wings exploding summit, 2 small ponies burst out of the fog, flying as fast as they could. Gage dropped his sentence, Emily tapping through various cameras until he caught sight of the fellies. They were moving fairly fast, but seemingly without direction. Looks like they're heading for the elevator. Hopefully just for, by chance, notify the others. 2 with the P.A. system, will you? Jensen glanced at the colorful buttons, finding out one with a clear symbol of a loudspeaker. Holding down, she spoke. Workers, part5 Control, this is Control. Confirmed sighting of escapes. Heading in your direction. Capture alive, repeat. Capture alive. Dash does not want them dead. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. And I will probably be making one tomorrow. At the least amount of time. Tomorrow. If we don't do anything. Well, I guess I'll read like just a tiny bit. Corn halted immediately, dropping like a rock below. Cloak over the filly turned, sharply hovering next to her friend as she scolded him. You stupid coat. We don't have time to hang around. Come on. No. Stop. Listen. Do you hear that? Yeah, voice. Yeah, they're probably calling ponies to look for us, which is why we need to move now. They spotted us. Claude said we were heading in their direction, and something about capture. Someone wants us dead. I couldn't hear it all. Gotta go that way. They landed full land and stopped blinking their hoof in the frightening and frustration. Well, we can't go ahead and we can't go back because some pony back there spotted us, so we're from here going. What if it's a mind game? What if they saw we're escaping and want us to think exit leads straight to our doom? You need to slow down and think. I'm always doing the thinking. Well, wait. Go and tend to the filly and slap her with a hoof. She looked up for a fight. I hit you because I know you were scared, and I know it was bleak. But right now, we have no room for hating each other, and maybe you're alright. Maybe you are always thinking, and that's your problem. You don't trust your guts. That's why you failed your test. Cloud. You didn't trust your own body. And now you don't trust me. Luna, take a leap of faith. Cloud shows a being willing to open the Pegasus eyes. But at Corn's final statement, she opened them wide. A leap of faith. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I can't really think of a better way to describe. A leap of faith! Cloud yelled, hopping into the air and kicking Corn until he followed suit. Suddenly her friend was in the air. She dived over the edge of the scaffolding. Cloud, wait! Corn looked up the edge, and starting down into his oblivion, he had lost his friend, and it was his words that urged her on. Things were happening too fast. Dakota had no idea what to do. It seemed workers would be there to court him away. He started shaking. Well, are you going to hover there in terror, or are you going to follow me? Corn logged down between his legs and laughed in relief as he caught the shine of the Cloud's eyes. You sneaky little Pegasus. We had to the end of under the floor, and if there were workers, we could double back. And if we needed to start back, we can hopefully fly onto those coming behind us. A leap of faith, Corn. Let's get out of here. Okay guys, well I'm gonna end the video here, like actually, because I don't want to really make a long video. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Bye.